Hey, welcome back. All right, so another break session. Just feel free to go and stretch it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hopefully you're getting stuff done. I'm actually started a second load of laundry. Then I've got some most of the promo post radio show stuff done. Just got like a couple of more social media accounts to send out these blasts to and things. So yeah, so hopefully you are also getting stuff done and being productive. All right, so want to kind of talk about really quickly. I think the Chrome Dev Summit that just happened recently. I learned about this, which I thought was pretty cool. And so I'm a big fan of like web.dev. There's certain websites I go to kind of see like what's happening as far as like the internet and things happening on the web. And so to try and get like a better understanding of everything. So there's the Mozilla Developer Network docs, so MDN, and also the this web.dev, which is another place. Like I always find myself looking at, I'm like, oh, learn a little bit more stuff. So they actually have this whole section where they have like courses now. And so I'm going to paste a link to it here so you can always check it out. But share my screen here. I want to kind of go over one of the courses really quickly. Not that I'm trying to, stretch out these things, which I totally am trying to do. So, share that. All right, so this is it, web.dev/learn. And they have some pretty cool stuff. So explore our structured learning paths to discover everything you need to know about building for the modern web. I'm always a big fan of that. So that's why I have like those tutorials and things. I may add these to the list of tutorials. That'd be cool. Kind of like best practices. It's always cool to kind of learn the best practices of the thing you're trying to work on, and then maybe add your own flair kind of thing to it, because that's where innovation happens. Is when you have these set of guidelines, like these guide rails, but you kind of see like, oh, I could go over here a little bit and see what's going on, and maybe create something interesting and new. So I guess we'll just go check out this first one, responsive design, which I'm always a fan of, because things like that's one thing with the web, you never really know the size of the screen that the person is viewing your application on. You know what I mean? So you try and get the best that you can, but if you practice like responsive design, you can help almost ensure that they'll get a good experience. And so I thought this was cool that they had that. And so let's take a look at it real quick. And so it's not complete though, but they're working on it. And so it has a good amount of stuff. So it's like an intro, kind of like a welcoming into the course thing, and it's free basically. And then they have all the different stuff. So like the introduction, media queries, internationalization, which a lot of people may not actually take into consideration, because people all over the world, has access to the web. Then like macro layouts, so like overall large layouts of applications, and then even down to like micro layouts where maybe like the way the card component looks, or how like the chat thing works, or what have you. So like the macro is kind of like the overall structure, and then micro like all the little different components, it looks like. And then so like I said, then these aren't done yet. The typography, responsive images, the picture element, which I'm looking forward to kind of checking out the picture elements, because again, let's take a look at MDN. There's an actual element called picture, and then you could do all sorts of stuff with it. So yeah, this here. And so like you can set like the different sources. So depending on like the media size, like the size of the screen, you can load different like things. So maybe if it's, I wish you could do it if it's based on like the speed that they're connected at or whatever. But I guess the thing is, if you're on a smaller screen, maybe you're using like a mobile device, that could be inferred. And so you would set like a small, because you don't need a huge image if the screen size is small. You know what I'm saying? Because now with responsive images, like some people are sending those same huge images, which are like a lot of space for small devices. and it's taking up a lot of data. So with this, you can actually send a smaller version because it will fit on the screen, kind of thing. So yeah, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. So you can see like right here, so this 240 by 200, 298, 332. So they're sending, if it's a smaller screen size, they're sending that, whereas otherwise they'll send this thing. I don't know. I don't really know what it looks like, and it's pretty cool. So that's going to be included in here, so you'll be able to learn more about it, and eventually. And then theming, which is pretty. I might have to look into that too, because I'm always fascinated. Like a lot of sites, if I have dark mode on and like the OS operating system, it will make the site and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So now let's take a look. So here's like the introduction, kind of walks you through. They got a lot of images and things. And then you'll see some of them. So yeah, there's like examples like in CodePen, so actual real world examples where you'll be able to take a look at like the HTML and the CSS. So it's pretty cool. Liquid layout. So they talk about all the different things that go into creating responsive designs, which is pretty. I wish there was a way, because the whole thing is about being responsive, to change the size so you could see it. I wonder if you so this, let me see, if you do this. No, I didn't really do it. It'd be cool to be able to, well, I guess if you show that, you see that, you do this, I guess. Does this resize? No, that doesn't resize. That'd be cool if that could like resize so you could see the responsiveness, but that's neither here nor there. Who am I? Cool. So adaptive design. Did anything change? I don't know. All right, but yeah, so responsive design. Okay, let's see. Oh, will anything change? I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can it gives you more stuff, more information. Some other stuff here looks cool. And then you can check your understanding, which is nice. Yeah, and then pretty much the same thing for all these other stuff. And they give you like code snippets and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Looks cool. I'm probably gonna go through it. Oh, that's cool. So they have video. So I guess if like this didn't work, let's see. Okay, yeah. So that's cool. It goes see portrait, landscape, portrait, landscape. So that's just showing you the different media queries you can do. So there's so much stuff that you can do just in the browser, which is kind of amazing. So that's why I like things like these that show you like what's already there that you can use without having to, rely on a third party thing or something. So nice. So I wonder if this one, I don't know. I guess it's, yeah, no. All right, cool. So yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that. Let me so if you want to learn some responsive design on your next project, you can check this out. So yeah, it looks really cool based on the content. Yeah, really cool stuff. So you see like there's 2 columns now. Nice stuff on wider screens. Then you can combine stuff. So yeah, so this is pretty good. You're able to get a good understanding for everything, and then you can test your understanding. Nice. So yeah, looks cool. Like you see here, there's some things I've been totally not adding any sort of clips and stuff, but yeah, and you see these are coming soon, which is cool. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. Screen configure. There's a lot, and so yeah. So shouts to the folks at web.dev putting this stuff together. Looks really cool. Looks good, and yeah, just like another resource to learn some stuff. Looks really cool. So I think they had like the people who contributed somewhere. Did I see that somewhere? I don't know, but either way, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll probably be talking more about some of the other stuff like in a future break session or whatever, because they've got forms, which is like super important in the web, and there's so much like stuff that can go into it. So it's good to be able to have like a resource that you can go back to. It's like 24 sections in it. And then we have like learn PWAs, which I'm a fan of, and then there's CSS in general as well. So yeah, looks like a lot of cool stuff is coming together. And then web.dev is just a cool place to be able to learn about all sorts of other things too, like vitals, like how to make your site like faster and things, certain considerations and stuff. to look into. And again, like there's the progressive web app stuff and accessibility. And so they have a collection of stuff, making sure it's safe and secure, network reliability, making sure, you know, there's a case if your user is offsite, offline, you know, give them a good experience. Web payments, which I'm going to look into that more. That's pretty cool. So they got a lot of stuff here, and it's pretty cool. So, oh, and the different devices. So, you know, like USB, the gamepad API and stuff, and then media. There's a lot of stuff here that you can check out. So, and then they have some framework specific stuff, which is cool. So React and and Angular, and then Lighthouse stuff. Yeah, no, it's all pretty cool. So again, shouts to them. Mini apps that are built with web technologies but do not run in browsers. Might have to check that out. I've never seen that one before. Apps that are built with web technologies but do not run in browsers. What do they run in then? I'm sorry, I'm going on. This is one of those tangents. So this is one of those times where it'd be nice for my little thing to pop up and like, hey, what you doing? All right, so I'm gonna have to check this out. Interesting. Huh. All right, yeah, neither here nor there. Cool. Thank you all again for hanging out. I'm gonna get you all back to work. Let's see here. Let me stop sharing the screen. So, what do y'all think? Would you go, like, what's your preferred way of learning new things? Me, I like to, I mean, video is cool, but if I could actually get in there and play with the code and mess with things, for me, that like reinforces what I'm being shown and stuff. So, yeah, but cool. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. I think it's pretty cool. And again, shouts to web.dev. And yeah, I think that's it. I blabbed on long enough. I'm going to get this clip together and send y'all back to work. Give y'all some extra time back. Hopefully, depending on if I can get this set up in time. Cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling out. I'm kind of tired, like yesterday, driving back and forth from the station. And yeah, but I'm getting work done. You know what I'm saying? Just being here consistently helps me out. And hopefully it's helping you as well. And yeah, see y'all 15 minutes after the hour. Got this track from Anthony Cruz, aka A Butta. It's called Thank You. And yeah, see y'all soon. 15 minutes after the hour, y'all. All right. Thanks again. Be easy. Peace. Start the screen share. Make sure I share the audio. And yeah, again, thanks all. See you later. Much productivity to y'all. Play.
I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hero. And everybody says hero. We spread a love like hero. I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I